Understand that we all are waiting, but well, that's not how I work. I make the rules as I go.
Well,
I make the rules as I go. I don't know about you, but I do.
Well, I break them.
Guess what? And I'm breaking them right now, too. Excuse me.
Oh, my God.
Hey, boss.
Hey,
we got a hostile one back here.
Yes, we do. He is too. He's knocking people over.
Don't be rude to me, because one thing I can do is be rude back to you. Is what I can be.
Oh. Let's just take it down.
I am, but I'm just saying, she's talking I'm hostile, but I can be rude as well. I didn't push no damn body. You want to stand in the way like you're a bodyguard. I moved you out my way is what I did. Have a great day. I love you. And I kiss it more and more and more. And kiss your tits too, baby. Yes. Don't tell me to kiss your ass. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not, because guess what? You think I look pretty, but you'll see the ghetto come out of me, darling.
I think it's a little too late for that. And Queen Latifah definitely had a bad day there. Welcome back, beautiful and amazing human beings. My name is Luke Rudowski here of wearechange.org. As of course, there's a lot of absolutely really annoying lunacy that we have to deal with every single day. That's called this election presidential cycle. We're going to be talking about that. And, of course, maybe the latest and greatest distraction from it all. And that, of course, is aliens. Yes. Is there going to be another major psyop? Well, probably. It's only a matter of time now. We're going to get into that, plus a lot more, all here on this independent media organization. Now, the clip that we played in the beginning of this broadcast highlights, again, just the pure wonders and joy of airport travel today. That was captured by @PictureFolder. I don't know if this is the person that actually filmed this kind of incident, but once again, highlighting the people are not all there, they're not all right, and they're going to be selecting or thinking they're selecting the next president of the United States. All of this as Donald Trump once again made his entrance with Kid Rock to the latest UFC event, where he was introduced with Dana White and had the crowd absolutely go nuts for him.
CEO Dana White. And they are all rising inside T-Mobile Arena to pay their respects to the former leader of these United States of America.
This as right before that, Donald Trump came out and said that his opponent, Ron DeSantis, quote, has a future as a pizza delivery driver, as the situation is not looking too advantageous for him. As one of his major strategists, a part of a super PAC, just resigned. As Nikki Haley, the establishment Goldman Sachs neoconservative, is gaining in popularity and the latest polls, as of course it is being artificially contrived by the establishment and showing some results in New Hampshire, which will be a key primary state. This as CBS News is reporting that Haley is gaining on Trump, even though clearly the polls show him way ahead of the competition. And whoever the next president of the United States will be, they definitely will face a lot of very severe economic problems and, more importantly, international geopolitical quagmires, as, of course, we do have a full-fledged proxy conflict on our hands between the East and the West. This as Vladimir Putin just promised problems for Finland after it was, quote, dragged into NATO, as the United States is now thinking of an approach to deal with the Houthis inside of Yemen, as they are considering launching more military strikes in the region that, of course, will only anger more people, as the situation in the Middle East just got a little bit more complicated and difficult for Israel, as Israeli hostages were recently taken out by the IDF in an accidental shooting where they were seen crying for help in Hebrew. This being one of many recent mistakes by the IDF that the Israeli government is actually addressing, as the prime minister of that country, Benjamin Netanyahu, just came out and said that this incident, quote, broke the nation's heart, as there are thousands of people rallying inside of Israel right now calling for a diplomatic resolution in order to end the fighting there. Will that happen? Let's be honest here, probably not, or if it does, it will be just temporary, as the situation doesn't look too advantageous for the United States either, as we have an establishment and military-industrial complex that are set on starting new conflicts, while the people who are going to be fighting them are complaining about fitness tests. Yes, as of course the young generation of this country are taking to TikTok, a Chinese app, to complain about needing to exercise and work. a part of the U.S. military. And with young recruits like this, what could go wrong? As, of course, the future of this country, let's just be real, does not look promising, but at least the memes are pretty epic memes that, of course, we create, we make, and also put on TheBestPoliticalShirts.com. As, of course, we just released a banger of a shirt that broke our website. We can't show you the exact design that we created last Friday after a major incident at the Senate office buildings where two dudes decided to play government and taxpayer together. We made a t-shirt about that incident right away, and it just crashed. It just crashed the website. Again, getting these shirts are a way of supporting independent media, but it's also a way of getting someone a proper gift. It's also a way of getting people to think critically. It's the best way to do lazy forms of activism. Finally, we were able to organize our website. Our web developer did an incredible job highlighting the different categories of shirts that you could buy. We, of course, have really funny shirts. We have shirts just about Joe Biden, just about Donald Trump. We have, of course, our latest shirts, holiday shirts, the all-time bestsellers as the taxpayer taking it in the you-know-what shirt. Absolute meme magic created by the team working here at wearechange.org within a matter of just moments as soon as the incident came out. Again, we're on top of it. And truly, even the shirt that I'm wearing right now that says this political statement, you could get on TheBestPoliticalShirts.com. There's an extra statement that you could get if you're a member of LukeUnfiltered.com. The regular shirt doesn't come with the lower statement; it just comes with these, these three words here. Members get this extra little caveat there if they want. Shirts are largely reduced for members of LukeUncensored.com, as of course, if you sign up, you get many perks and benefits for doing so. But again, get a shirt. We also have tank tops. We also have hoodies. We also have women's shirts. It means a lot to us that you do. But more importantly, it means a lot to the fellow people in your community that see other people and know, hey, I'm not alone when it comes to understanding what's really happening in this world. As, of course, it's probably going to get a lot more confusing as now there's a lot of talk about UFOs, as The Hill is reporting about a UFO whistleblower that is doubling down and claiming that he now is living a nightmare since making his testimony public over the summer regarding aliens and UFOs existing here on this worldly plane. This, as of course many people didn't automatically believe the statements made by a bureaucrat that looks like a pencil pusher and does everything that he's told to do. This, as now Tucker Carlson is claiming that information on UFOs is, quote, too dark to share, and even going as far as to claim that the U.S. government has taken people out for trying to go public about the information that they are confining and keeping to themselves. As Tucker Carlson agreed that aliens are one of the few topics that he's, quote, too scared to cover. And this is a man that, by the way, covers almost every aspect of our mainline society, as he describes situations that he learned so dark that he can't even tell his wife. As he describes that there definitely is a spiritual component to all of this that even he doesn't understand, as he is describing that part of the public can't deal with some of the implications that are, quote, too profound.
If it's true, and I'm kind of thinking it may be true, that's so radical that, well, as we both said, we don't want to tell the people we love most about it because, like, why would you disturb someone like that? So I kind of get that. I hate to admit it. I'm not arguing for hiding things. I believe in the truth and I believe in disclosure, but I understand the impulse, like, holy smokes, this is heavy. You know what I mean?
And the government's involvement in it makes it even heavier because then you realize the complicity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about the same thing. Oh, yeah. Couldn't tell.
Yeah,
excuse me.
And again, the full quotes that I just read about were a part of a longer conversation that we are going to be linking down below. I'm going to tweet it out as well, just in case you guys can't find it. What I was reading before is the conversation that was happening between these two individuals. As, of course, they highlight a lot of grander implications, almost as if there's kind of a spiritual, energetic component to it that, of course, we've been talking about for quite a while. There's a lot of different things when it comes to aliens, UFOs, spirits, out of this world, interdimensional species, energetic frequencies, and hippie woo-woo kind of stuff that I think are worth contemplating more than ever, especially when it comes to how the U.S. government exploits a lot of this stuff has been investigating and working in this outside kind of realm stuff for a very, very long time. In many instances, doing a lot of inhumane experiments on unsuspecting individuals. This, as a lot of people are hinting at a possibility of an alien or interdimensional kind of revelation right between the 2024 presidential election, as many organizations are talking about if humans are prepared for contact with, quote, intelligence aliens. And the situation is that the aliens are probably here already amongst us, and they're not aliens. They're just interdimensional beings and species and energetic sources that, of course, we cannot fathom or understand through our senses as we are currently impacted by them, but can't see, touch, or smell them. Maybe we could feel them. I think there's a component to this. Again, I talk about a lot of this stuff, LukeUnfiltered.com, but yeah, lots of crazy information out there that's pretty wild to share. What do you think Tucker Carlson was kind of alluding to? What do you think is really going on here? Let me know down in the comment section below. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys actively supporting this independent media organization, and because you do, that's why I'm still here. It really means a lot that you guys do this. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Stay tuned for more here on wearechange.org.